vibe deep before you go to sleep. Turn the volume up, this the vibe, no cap. Every word hit hard, that's a podcast trap. Got the truth in the booth, no time to nap. When the beat drop heavy, better run that back. Step in the zone, conversation on fire. Talk real talk, take the levels up higher. No script, no cap, just facts and desire. Every line spark up like a live wire. Turn the volume up, this the vibe, no
Everybody
cap.
loves Selena.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to another Get This In Before You Go to Sleep podcast, baby. It's your boy Chef today, even the motherfucking building. You got another banging episode for you, ladies and gentlemen, today. I hope you guys got your popcorn ready, got your snacks ready. What up?
Man, we hope you got your popcorn and your snacks ready, Chef Dave.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We hope we got that ready. Got another banging show for you guys today. Another good show. A lot of hot topics as always. You know what I'm saying? And let's start off with the panel. Seven, talk to him. How your week been?
Man, I've been having a decent week, man. I made some new acquaintances. Out there playing pickleball with the old folk, putting the hurt on them. It is what I would have said if I didn't get my ass beat again. But that don't really matter though. What's up with y'all, man?
Hey, yo, Rag, talk to him. How your week been?
Man, it's been, it's a little elevator. He got his ups and downs, shout out to my boys, my main man, Jimmy birthday. It's my cousin birthday.
Jimmy B, happy birthday.
My cousin B-Day today, free him, free him at a better yet, free all the guys. You know what I'm saying? But it's been smooth with a week though.
For sure. RJ50, talk to him. How your week been?
Hey, what's the word? This your boy RJ50 on Before You Go to Sleep. So before you go to sleep, make sure y'all stay tuned. This episode 50 right here, man. We don't drop only once a week, man. We finally made it to episode 50. Don't know what we got in store for y'all, but yeah, man, I'm here, man. The guys I didn't took a little nap, man. I was kind of took a little nap, man. The guys had to wake me up, man. I had to get up, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't never sleep before we go to sleep. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. I'm ready. Let's get it, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And don't think we finna be on at 3 o'clock in the morning because you didn't took a nap. No, sir. And
man, we gotta go all night, man.
Nah.
He said it's the 50th. I drink to it.
And my week been pretty smooth too. You know what I'm saying? No complaints. Too blessed to be stressed. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, we're gonna get this show cracking. And 7, take it away, baby.
Okay, so y'all remember last week we was talking about the Carmelo Anthony case. So many
free
new
the guys.
Yeah. Free Melo, man. Get that man
free
up
Melo.
out there.
Free CA, man.
For real.
Class act of self-defense. So far, I know that y'all remember last week we played a video of an old man who said that he saw the video before the court case. He seen what happened in the video. He explained the boy getting jumped and whatnot. So there's been 8 other people who came out with more of the exact same story, and all these people are on a list that actually seen the video. So I wanted to pull up another person who responded to it. I think that her name is Miss Daisy. She was on a No Captivity show that I was watching with Freezy. Freezy is the host of this show. And I just want to collaborate the story. So she's saying this, and the old man said this. Do those things match up together very well? So we're just going to give a quick synopsis of this situation. And let me go ahead and pull this up for you. I also want to say that, man, the family been behind the scenes doing a damn thing when it comes to Carmelo Anthony case. They is not gonna let this shit just slide under the table. It's been so many people.
Salute.
Yeah, been batting for him. Jiggy.
And he need that. What up, Jug?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, brother.
One B, okay, right. Cheers.
Okay. So I kind of clipped up where it actually is. Let's go ahead and take a quick listen to this.
Pretty good.
Can you guys hear Miss Daisy pretty good? Can you say hello again, Miss Daisy?
Hello.
Okay, you're good. That's good. You're closer to the mic right there. Really appreciate. But I just want to say on the show that we really appreciate you. We get
of mind. I kind of will set the stage for everyone so they can kind of visualize what I was kind of seeing as I was there. You know, and if you have questions, please stop me.
So first and foremost, Ms. Daisy, and thank y'all for the jewels, and I'm going to read the super caps in 1 second. What do you live in Texas? Could you let them know? Do you live in Texas, Ms. Daisy?
I do.
You don't have to tell us exactly where you live, but do you live close to Frisco?
About a couple hours drive.
About a couple hours drive.
I'll give it that. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a drive to get there. It wasn't minutes down the road.
A couple hours down to sign off to see that video. Now, Ms. Daisy, how did you even hear that there was a video for you to even be motivated to go, you know, see this video? How did you even hear about this video?
Good question. So I was already following the case since day one of April 2nd of 2025 on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And throughout that process, you know, we were introduced to a couple of individuals, and one of the main individuals was Tiffany Billions. She had previously had submitted a FOIA request, and she walked us all through the process of how to do that exact same thing.
Awesome. And shout out to Tiffany Billions. So subsequently after that, what was going through your mind? What were you saying to yourself as far as this whole incident and, you know, you seeing the video, you driving that far to see the video? What were you saying to yourself in your mind?
I mean, ultimately, I wanted to go to see, you know, there was both sides of the fence, right? There was the opposing side and, you know, there was the Carmelo Anthony side. So each side had mixed views on what they had seen. And for me, I think a lot of individuals, we want to see it with our own eyes. I felt like, you know, I had been given the tools to fill out the form, drive down there, and see it for myself. That way I could take it in. And then I had no intentions on coming on the internet with it until it hit my heart to also speak up on TikTok as well. So.
Wow. Yeah. And from my understanding, the Carmelo Anthony support group is very huge on TikTok. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Yeah. Listen, I just got introduced to it probably like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, wow, this is a whole nother world. You know, I mean, so many people talking about it on TikTok. Go ahead, Ms. Daisy.
Yeah, I was just saying it's a whole community.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to everybody that's coming in. What's going on, Elite Belezo? Shout out to you, Shorty Walker, because several people have told contradictions or contrasts or disparities. So many similarities on this because, but
doorbell essentially outside. I had to show my driver's license, tell them why I was there. I went inside. Presented my driver's license to the front desk lady, and she scanned my driver's license, printed me out a sticker badge, same photo as your identification. I put that on my chest, and I waited for the assistant to come and get me. Once she came and got me, we went behind some double doors, and then I had turned right and stood outside of an elevator, waited for that elevator to get us. We went up to the 4th floor, walked down a hallway into an office room, which had a conference room attached to it. And so Freezy, inside of that conference room, you know, a normal conference room set up, a big desk with a bunch of chairs. There was one TV up on the wall, and the administrator had a piece of paper laid out with some pens. And that is where I had to sign saying, I will not record audio or video of what I was about to see on the pre-recorded video on the wall. I had already been, you know, warned, hey, don't go in with any kind of, you know, keys or phone or anything like that. So I left everything in my car, all of my personal belongings, just to ensure that I didn't break any rules or wasn't, you know, breaking code. So from there, she even asked, hey, do you you have anything? And I said, no, ma'am, left everything in my car.
Was there
proceeded up to
anybody
the
else
front
in
of the
line to see
room.
the video when you went?
Great question. Not with me. I went up alone at this point in time. So I was in the round of first people who was able to go alone by themselves. So it was myself and the administrator from Frisco ISD.
Okay. Go ahead.
So from there, we walked up to the front of the room and she pointed at the television and she proceeded to instruct me. You can see the video 2 minutes prior to the incident or 11 minutes Central Standard Time. So that is the time that I had chose to start the video. So I want to make sure that that's clear. I think a few people get confused there. So I started it there. She also proceeded to tell me, hey, this is the timestamp. The timestamp is going to be at the bottom right. There's also another kind of rolling timestamp as well, but that actual time was at the bottom right. In the top left of the corner, you could see the canopy, which was the memorial canopy. And I want to remind everybody, it was half cut off. So we were viewing from the home stadium off onto the away side. And so that half of the canopy was cut off. We couldn't see anything from that left. So we could only see half to the right of the field. So I was able to familiarize myself, remind you I had 11 minutes prior to the incident. And I knew from the interviews of what Hunter had did that they were coming from the middle school. So prior to entering, I also looked, before I even got there the day before, I looked at Google Maps, right? What does the stadium look like? Where is the middle school? Where is the athletic building? Just so I could kind of know where they would be coming from. So around 9:49 at that timestamp in the morning, I had looked to my far right of the corner and what I believed was the 4 boys walking in, going off of Hunter's, testament of myself, my brother, and a couple of friends were walking from the middle school. So I saw them walk in. They arrived up on the bleachers, and I want to remind everyone, the bleachers are, they're metal bleachers, and then as you walk up into it, it's a metal walking path. So they, in my opinion, as I like to always put it, they were walking with a purpose. They were not walking nonchalantly to go sit down at a track meet. Did you have a question, Freezy, or do you want me to continue?
So when you seen how many boys was it?
Yes, I identified 4 boys walking up into the group of the canopy. Okay.
And you said they weren't walking in a nonchalant manner. You said they were walking briskly. I played a video, a TikTok video, and I think you said something, it was almost like predator versus prey was your direct quote, right?
I did. I did, Freezy. So my exact quote was the walking with intent, as if it was almost predator versus prey. And the rest of my story will kind of attest to the reasons why and everything. And I want to remind everybody, it was raining. I could see raindrops. The video was crystal clear. I've always said it was 4K, if not 5K at best. So the video I had seen, imagine it's like an NFL football game, just it's on a smaller screen.
So
say live
let's put a
HD.
pin in that right there. I have a video I'm going to play after you give your account and later on in my show, where there's a reporter that works for Court TV. I think his name is Cody something, black guy. He actually said he's seen the video in court, and he said that you couldn't see any raindrops, and the people, you could barely make out the people. They were very blurry. He said you couldn't see any rain or anything. So he said, if anybody said they seen raindrops or that, no, that's not true. You couldn't see any raindrops. You're telling us that you could, the video was that clear where you could see droplings and raindrops and all that kind of stuff. That's what you're telling this audience.
Yes. So when I started the video at the 11 minutes before, so at that 9:43 mark, it was a heavy drizzle, is like I like to put it. It wasn't like a downpour. It does get into a downpour later, but it was a constant drizzle. You could see people popping their umbrellas up, taking them down. I could see people in ponchos. I saw puddles on the track as well. So it was very visible that it was raining, and it wasn't, a bright sunny day either. And I also will say, when people say you can't see faces, no, when we all put in our request, we understood that the video needed to be redacted. And redacted means if it is a video, you cannot see the minors' faces. So they did not blur it out, but it is, far enough to where you cannot physically identify somebody. The only identifiers that we have is going off of who we know was involved in the incident. And, the video shows you kind of
Right.
basically
So
that. So
basically all of the other students under the tent, they kind of wanted to protect those students, right?
yes, that is
Okay.
exactly correct.
Okay. Go ahead. You carry on, sis.
Yeah. Okay. So
where we left off was the four boys was walking briskly as if it was predator versus prey towards. Go ahead.
Yes. So as they were walking up on the bleachers, they walked up the steps and they did not sit down. It instantly went from a verbal to a physical altercation very quickly, and you could tell. The reason why I say they did not sit down is because anybody can tell elevation. You can tell from, I'm watching them walk up, I'm seeing that they're standing, and if they were to sit, I can tell that that head had moved down. I was not able to see anything from those four boys. They had surrounded him, and you could see arm movements, as if someone might have been pointing like, hey, get out of here. You could also see, what I like to say is the jumping, the punching, pushing, grabbing, shoving. And in my definition is jumping could be where one person is touching you, multiple people are touching you, you're in a group surrounded by one person touching you. That is how I define it, because you could never know who's going to jump in at the same time. So from there, you could see Carmelo pop up and out of the tent.
Okay, repeat that because we just got a super chat. It was a sound effect. You said from that point, before you go there, I noticed you said they was punching the individual. I noticed you used jumped. What did you mean by that?
So that's the terminology that I use, touching them. Or multiple people in that group could be touching that one said individual, right? So if it is one person touching him at the time, you don't know if those other individuals could potentially jump in, right? There's the key term of jump. So
in the video that they showed in court, a couple of people told me, because they attended the actual trial inside the courtroom, they said the video that the courtroom showed them, it only showed one person walking up towards Carmelo, just one, not four.
The video I saw had four.
No captivity.
Be my guest, sis. Go ahead, sis.
Okay. So, fellas, as we can see inside of this this video right here, we see that that's another person. It's about 8 people who came forward who said that they seen the video, and those 8 people who saw the video are pretty much given the exact same scenario that went down. 4 people approached Carmelo, and the way that the court case went about it was saying that only Austin did anything. Do y'all see anything wrong with this? Do y'all think that is some truth to it? Before we move on to the next big topic of the night, I just wanted to see y'all understanding of this topic real quick.
Well, shit, I still see the same. I wish he wouldn't have got a charge for murder. Should have been something else. You know what I'm saying? Assault or something like that. But so I still feel the same. Like after hearing this video, it's still like it. You know what I mean? It makes it worse for me. Just keep hearing all these other people testifying about what they heard, the videos they seen, and all this. You know what I'm saying? So it's still it just cuts deeper to me hearing this. You know what I mean? After the conviction, and who get 35 years, it's like, man, like it's I don't know, man. This shit still just don't it man, yeah. This
So
Yeah.
what do y'all think in the
Uh-huh.
chat? Make sure that y'all type out what y'all think in the chat also. We're gonna pull up some chats, some of the comments once everybody give their synapses up here on stage. Well, y'all continue. What you think, Chef Dave?
this I don't know, man. It's still
No.
regardless. I like that she told her side what she seen, but like I say, for me, it's still it cuts deeper for me just hearing it, people coming out talking about they heard this video, heard this tape, and then from what I just know from what was presented to us, you know what I'm saying, from all the facts or evidence or videos or he say she say presented to us, it's still like, damn, this man don't deserve no 35 years. End of the day, it's like the fuck is going on, man.
Oh yeah, it's been a lot of people collaborating. More cases this inside the exact same county. It was two boys inside of the exact same county who was charged in Collins County, who was doing a drug deal. They ended up shooting this young black man who was buying drugs. Obviously, everybody inside the situation will be perceived as some of the worst people inside of our society. But besides the fact of that, one of the boys didn't get any jail time. And it was two white boys. One didn't get any jail time, and the other one only got 4 years after killing this guy for a drug deal that went bad. He didn't get charged off the drug crimes or anything like that. So when we looking at Collins County, we're looking at a county that's almost like a sundown town. They have a lot of racial undertones inside of it, and they don't charge things fairly. And we already talked about the case in Allison case last week, where that was a kid who set another kid up to stab him and got unintentional unaliving, and then he only got 10 years or so when he literally set the other kid up. So when you looking at this in the Carmelo Anthony case,
Hold on, my bad, Seven. My bad.
Oh, go ahead.
Cut you off for 1 sec. You talking about it, or you talking about? Because I know I heard a story about it was a white guy around the same age. He stabbed a Mexican kid.
Yeah,
At
that's
school.
case Nelson.
He brung him to the restroom. He wanted to fight him. He was telling kids around the campus already want to put somebody in a coma or something like that. And had the kid come into the bathroom to fight. When the kid came in there, he pulled out a knife, stabbed him 4 times. What they say, he stabbed him 4 times, you know, and he would have just got like 5 years, but they say the judge added an extra 5 because he had brought a weapon to school or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But the little boy only got 10 years for that, you know what I mean? And stabbed
And it
him
got
4 times,
reduced.
and it was all premeditated.
I want to say the judge said that was too harsh.
The judge said it was
the
too
judge
harsh.
said it was too harsh. You're right.
See what I'm saying? And yeah,
Of a
so
punishment.
And he ended up getting 2 years
up.
or something like that. Well, let me read this real quick because this is it's unrelated, man. I do appreciate the comment because I did see that recently today. Somebody went into his background. It says Jeffrey Charles Metcalf was arrested June 14, 2011 for second-degree sexual assault. He's a PDF file. You know what I'm saying? So we know what that means, you know, and that's something that somebody pulled up about his records. So who do you think that he did that to? Most likely one of his boys. Apparently, that's one of the reasons why his wife ended up, you know what I'm saying, disassociating herself from him. It was because he had one of those type of cases, and it's most likely against one of his boys. There could be the
Oh no, you never know. It could be. You never know.
Let's look at some of these other comments. Cause I've seen some people who have they got a different viewpoint than us. So this guy right here, Texas Jane, I'm guessing that's a female. She said, except he wasn't punched. How do you know that? Was you at the track meet? Did you actually look have a deep dive into the facts about the case? Do you believe that the people who saw the video didn't really tell the truth about a video, or they had a fake video maybe? But see, this is the thing. We have a lot of people inside of the society who try to trump up their basic viewpoints on something they have little to no understanding about. like us, we're speaking allegedly. We don't really know. I haven't seen the video, but I'm saying that it's so many things, there's fallacies within this case and within that county that it makes sense.
Yeah, they fumbled this case for real. It like that defense was like that defense. Then I don't know, man. I feel like cause like the clips I seen, I thought they was cooking, but then more and more, like the more and more that comes out, like nah, it kind of like they fail, little bro.
What do you mean by that? What haven't been verified?
So he's talking about the fact that Jeff Metcalf has a sexual assault charge on his name. I'll pull it up real quick, so we could try to verify it for you. But I'm certain that it was verified that he had a sexual assault charge. I'm not sure exactly what it was for. That's something that wasn't verified.
Even if you did, that don't got nothing.
That don't have nothing to do with the case. I already said that too when I pulled it up. I was like, that don't really matter.
Yeah, people always want to they want to throw other shit in there. We talking about like, man, that shit still wasn't justified. That little boy getting 35 years. That's one of the main things we talking about.
That was an over sentence.
Even if we are talking about Jeff Metcalf, I think that the more important topic we'll talk about is the fact that he went on a racist rant because his son passed away, and I don't think that that's an excuse for racism. And I think that that's definitely something that's verified. We could watch the video if we would.
I seen that. Like that video was so horrible. I thought it was AI. Like I did not believe that was a real video. I'm like, but then, like at first, like, and then because like I feel like respect to the departed, but like. You heard, get your stuff off. I wasn't even mad at what's the twin brother, what Hunter said. Like,
what did Hunter say?
Only he gave a little statement. Like something like, you took my brother from me and all that stuff, and you going what you at what you like it was basically righteous with they with the sentencing and all that stuff. Well, I don't even think that, because like most people, that like 35 years ain't even enough for Lil Mello. Like they really want him to get the chair.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that it wasn't enough. So I do understand you. So let's read this comment real quick. He said, we need to see the video, but I will say one kid lost his life. Looks like the witnesses all said Carmelo was at fault. Screaming outside the courthouse and yelling shit at the Metcalf family is shameful. I would say that you could put the shoe on the other foot and say the exact same thing. Carmelo Anthony family had nothing to do with it. They've been doxxed all throughout the year, and they also had to move 8 times because they had white supremacists trying to get at them. That's also shameful. And I don't think that anybody coming after the Metcalf family, to the best of my knowledge, and when you actually look at the Metcalf family, guess what? The father, he did stuff that degraded himself, and then the mother, she stayed silent and she's mourning her child's death.
Exactly.
I think that he's grifting for money. He even set up GoFundMe accounts so that he can make money off the fact that his child passed away. People die every day. That's a sad reality of the country we live in. But you can't come on the internet and be a racist and then expect sympathy from a community of people that had nothing to do with what Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf had.
And the witnesses never said that they seen. Every time they asked about the stabbing, every witness said they head were turned. They didn't see it. They looked somewhere else. So none of the witness never said that they seen him do the shit. You know what I'm saying? None of them. And then the defense didn't even fucking prep any good witnesses.
Yeah.
So, right here, just let me know that you possibly willfully ignorant. You could correct me if I'm wrong, but they yelled at him saying, "We're glad Austin is dead." Who is they? That's probably a few people. What the hell does that got to do with the rest of America? What that got to do with the rest of black people?
Well, I ain't see all of his comments, but it's possible they could have been said. That's possibly could have been said.
Hey,
I mean, a lot of this shit is opinion based, bro. Ain't none of us really have the cold hard facts. So if somebody got an opinion on it, that's cool. None of us got the cold hard fucking facts.
Yeah, but Yeah, dude in here acting like that shit still was justified for him getting 35 years. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. Like when you if a group of dudes coming to you, I know if y'all watched last week, what I said was I hope everybody learned the lesson from this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Regardless of the situation, I said I hope all parties learn a lesson. But at the same time, it's still like the that boy didn't deserve that. You know what I mean? Like,
Who didn't
ain't no
deserve it?
way he deserved no 35 years on not even stabbing, not even stabbing this man. What they say, not even 3 inches. You know what I mean? And only one time.
But it's
Like he wasn't trying to uh really kill this boy. He could been defending himself, trying to get up out the situation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't no malicious thing. It wasn't like he was
yeah.
like really, really mad and steady going
Like
in and in and in on him.
like we said,
bro.
Shit crazy.
he didn't run. He ran and told the coach what happened.
Well, I
Like
just
he
wish
tried to take be
the video
accountable.
that all these people saying they seen. I wish this shit come out. Like everybody
Yeah.
seen
So
this video with all the evidence, all the facts, but we can't
They
get it
leaked
in the
the tape.
courtroom. Like come on now, this
so
shit don't make no fucking sense. How do we got a
this the
video
crazy
out there
part.
that's saying he innocent, but then nobody wants to play it? We can't find it. Like come on, this shit ain't making no fucking sense.
So this is the crazy part about the video. The district attorney ended up what you call it? He redacted the video, so people aren't even able to come into the school and look at the video anymore. So, but everybody who's seen the video, the 4K video, even the one that they seen in court was some blurry bullshit. But the one that they saw at the actual school was like 4K. It was
Let me tell
perfectly
y'all something.
lit.
We in 2026. Those kids have video of that shit. Them kids that was there, they recorded as soon as they got the argument and got up in each other's face. Them kids whipped out their phones,
Yeah, I'm
bro.
pretty sure.
It's
I don't,
bullshit.
I don't know if the kids got like the beginning.
Somebody got
I'm pretty
footage,
sure
bro.
they got. I'm pretty
Well, I'ma
sure.
say it. I'ma say it. That them,
Yeah.
bro. It's 2026. Any when shit finna happen, at least one person out of 100
Oh yeah.
crowd, they
They
whipping out their
ready.
fucking phone, bro,
They definitely be ready,
and
Chef.
recording
They,
that
they
shit.
definitely be ready, Chef Dave. You sure right with that. They be ready.
So I do
Yeah.
want to have one more video that I
Like
want to
even the
show.
guy, they said Eddie had a video of it, but he got it
I hope
magically
I
just
hope it's a video of something new, something we ain't been keep on hearing over and over. Some more opinions about what could have happened, what didn't happen, and why should have happened. I hope it's a good ass video because right now we just beating a damn dead horse.
Okay, what's the name? If that's the synopsis of the group, if y'all don't want to see it, that's cool. We don't have to.
No.
It's
And I'm
just
saying,
more.
if it's repetitive of somebody saying the same shit. I saw the video, it went like this. Like it
Nah, that's
don't
not
like
what it
now.
is. It's just a dude who putting more logic into the situation, making it make sense.
Okay,
That's it.
all right, let's hear it.
But then he ain't talking about because he didn't see the video. You know what I'm saying? So let me just go ahead.
What this comment? He say this footage is real with the 4. But, yeah.
Mitten. Everything else makes you a sick piece of shit. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you like this. All right, say this happened. Say me and any 3 motherfuckers that you know, yourself included, went to a bank. We all know each other. We go into a bank, and you have no clue what I'm doing. You just assume that what I'm about to do is just withdraw some money. And I decide, without letting you know, that I'm about to go up in that bank, and then right when we all walk in, I pull out a gun and I say, all right, everyone put your fucking hands up. I'm robbing this bitch. What are you doing? Think about that for a second. What are you going to do? Right? Think about that.
Like, oh, shit, nigga.
Are you going to do this? One of two things. Are you going to stand there and be like, yeah, he's robbing this bitch? Or are you going to be like, what the hell, dude? Like, calm down. What are you doing? Think about how you would respond to that. All right? Now, let's say you go with the first route, where you sit there and you go, try to puff
Just
up your
now,
chest
nigga.
like you tough as fuck, right?
Just now.
The cops come barreling in there. Are they going to think you are part of the robbery? Or are they going to think that you had nothing to do with it? Now, keep that in your mind for a second, because I'm about to break it down to you. All right. Because then I made it, in that first video I made, I said that, and I'm saying this right now, the more I think about it, they should arrest Hunter Metcalf. All right? Because we know for a fact, Hunter has something to do with what happened between Austin and Carmelo. How do we know? When the shit first went down, What did Hunter say? We. He didn't say Austin. He didn't say I. He said we, meaning him and Austin and a couple other friends were telling Carmelo what to do. They were telling Carmelo what to do. You can't omit that out of what you think how Carmelo's guilty. You can't omit that. You can't say that happened and then leave that out because Austin's the one that put his hands on Carmelo. You can't omit the fact that the rest of them were involved. Why can't you? Because in the state of fucking Texas, the multiple assailant, there is a fucking law. Multiple assailants are the equivalent of a weapon. So the fact, and don't lose me here, the fact that they all approached Carmelo and they all were telling them what to do. All right, now think about that for a second. You have no right to say that. For one, Carmelo ain't got to listen to what thing they fucking say. He can sit where the fuck he wants. He ain't got to listen to what them motherfuckers say. If they tell him to move, he can decide to move, or he can just sit the fuck still. Your problem, that's how I know you got some sick fucks. Your first thought is to say this, that Carmelo was the provoker because all he had to do was move. Well, you know what the initial thought should have been? All they had to do is not fucking put their hands on him and tell him what to do. That's all they had to do. All they had to do was go run and tell the coach. But they didn't. They decided that they were the authority and they owned his black body. That's what they acted like. They owned his body and they get to tell it where to be. No, they don't. All right. So who are you to say that Carmelo, sitting down, who never got up, has to look up at Austin because you think there was only Austin involved? But like I said, Hunter already admitted that he was involved too. You think Austin or Carmelo's going to look up at Austin and then see his twin brother and think to himself, all right, if this turns into a fight, I'm sure the guy that looks exactly like him is not going to help him. And I'm sure the other two dudes are not going to help him. So he had every reasonable feeling to believe, all right, they're against me. They are against me. So at the point he had that feeling, and then it escalated from them telling him what to do to one of the attackers putting their hands on him. That's multiple assailants, you stupid fucks. The moment that happened, you can't just omit that because you can look up the law. One of them has to attack them. Not all of them, just one. Once one of them does, and they were all involved, they're accomplices. The same way you're in that bank, if you're standing with your chest puffed out and you ain't trying to stop me, right? And even if you ain't trying to stop me, you ain't letting it be known, look, I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. They didn't do that. They didn't say, yo, Hunter, what are you doing? Or Austin, what are you doing, dude? Just calm down. They didn't do that. They stayed there in an aggressive nature, showing Carmelo, we are in solidarity with this boy. We are against you. The fact that they did that makes them all accomplices. That's why it's a big deal. It doesn't matter if they all put their hands on him. One of them did. One of them did, and they were standing there trying to intimidate Carmelo. That makes them multiple assailants. So the fact that was happening, you can't omit that. And the fact that you are makes you either racist or you're a dumb piece of shit.
Hey, man, these comments, man. So
we got comments.
My bad. I'm looking at these comments. My bad, job. But my thing
come on, Sam, hit them comments. What's
up? Nicholas Mack read like, man, regardless if it's they 10 or not. Shit, like you say, man, you can ask somebody to move. So what? So I guess
what 50, what you talking about? Hold on, 50, you just talking right now. What?
Saying it was their tent. It was their tent. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he's saying. Like it's their tent, so he should have just left and moved. Remember, kind of somewhat like I was saying last week. I was like, it was their shit. But the thing is, all right, if he didn't want to move, then what you was gonna do? Well, you gonna get violent, you know? So therefore, and that proves some more. It was like if he didn't want to move because it was their tent, so you saying they were gonna get violent towards him, right? Because he didn't move, so that means they had to start getting violent towards him, and he still wanted to defend himself after that point, you know. Because these comments, I like.
So some of these people probably not from Texas or in Texas. I'm in Texas. I understand a little bit about the laws inside of Texas. So you got to stand your ground, law. You don't have to retreat. And not only that, it's inside the court case. Some of the people testified that he wasn't even under the tent. He was at the back far left corner of the tent. He wasn't under it. He was outside of the tent.
Bro,
That
he
was
was
actually
under. He had to be under.
Yeah.
He
My
had.
thing is, dude say
I need to see the video.
dude
It's
say
like
he didn't
everybody
leave the
got
tent.
opinion, bro.
He didn't leave the tent when asked. That's another thing. Like I say, bro,
Yeah. So
you ain't gotta
if
leave
he
the
wasn't
tent
in the
when
tent,
asked.
so why they ask him to leave the tent?
Yeah. So my thing with dude right here is like if you was somewhere somebody asked you to leave, was you gonna be willing to just get up and leave?
No, most of the
Um,
people who even saying that they would are full of shit. They wouldn't even get up and leave because first off, it's a public space. It don't
Yeah.
even matter where the tent is, unless you got a permit to actually say that you can cut off a certain space for just you. That's the only way that you can tell people that they can't sit on the bleachers
Yeah.
inside of a public space. That's a school ground, public school. He could sit anywhere. And not only that, it was raining. What kind of idiot would put somebody out in the rain? Let's say that he was under the tent. If he was under the tent, why would you put somebody out inside the rain? Also, it was also tornado warnings at the exact same time. Why would you put somebody from up under a tent inside of that condition? Not only that, Hunter Metcalf came and then he did 2 interviews. Both his interviews had 2 different stories, and both of those stories was completely different than what people testified during the case. Hunter
All
Metcalf
those
said
stories
he
was
was
every witness had a different story than what they told the detectives at the scene. Every witness, everybody had fucking contradicting statements from being in the courtroom to talking to the detectives, bro.
Yeah, and right here, this is also full of shit. You probably don't think this, but we're actually all from America. I did
Yeah.
track. And guess what? I used to roam around, talk to my homeboys from the other schools, talk to females from other schools. That's normal at a track meet,
Excuse me.
especially if you're there early before anything.
Read the
actually
comments. Say
goes
what?
down.
What?
Yeah.
Read it. Read them.
Yeah, you show right, Seven, and I feel that. And dude, you right too. It'd be a lot of fights, but the thing is, who was the aggressor and who started the fight? So you can be mad, like I say, you can get mad all you want because somebody under your tent, but they don't give you the right to put your hands or nothing on them. So if you put your hands on me, that means I should be able to defend
Yeah,
myself.
once it's up, then it's stuck.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I should be able to defend myself, but shit, how we seeing now, how this court system going, it's like, damn. You really can't defend yourself if you got a skin color look like mine.
Yeah,
You know?
but then the thing is that these people just being willfully ignorant. I think one of them also said inside the chat earlier. I can't go back and find it. It's back here somewhere. He said, "All right, there it is." He said the fatigue is real with these 4. What is that? That's a 4chan talking point that usually white supremacists use, and it's
He
okay
talking
if
about
you're
black. He talking about black fatigue. He feeling black fatigue.
yeah, he feeling black fatigue just because black people are talking about a
Yeah.
popular case.
Well, he love it. That's why he here. That's why he tuning in.
Yeah,
He,
these people.
he fucking
my
white
fault. Go ahead.
fatigue.
So that's the thing right now. The thing is that white supremacists usually come into black people's spaces, and then at that point they show that they actually love us. The only thing they do is project bullshit onto us. He wouldn't even be in the space if he really had a fatigue of us. You heard because you are a fan, nigga. You love us.
You love us. Yeah.
Go ahead, hit the
That
like
part.
button.
This episode
hit the subscribe
52,
button.
god damn it. This episode 50, yeah. Shit. I'm ready to talk some shit. I ain't really trying to be
Like the
politically
subscribe
correct.
button, man.
I'm live right now.
We glad that you heard, man.
Yeah. We get any more insightful comments?
Hold on, yeah, go to the other comments. See what this person say.
No, it's pretty much mostly the
Each
exact
team
same
had
stuff.
their own tent. Carmelo knew he was
Yeah,
wrong
it's
tent.
it's
was
pretty much
asked
most of
to
the exact
leave.
same stuff. We can go ahead and move
Yeah.
on to the next topic.
Why all these folks? I'm assuming they white. Why all these folks?
Hey, it's cool
thinking,
to read them all,
like,
even
why
if they
all
talking
these folks
shit. We just
thinking
listen to 3
if
niggas talk about the same shit.
like
We can
like
share it.
my thing is
Yeah.
chat. The people in
Yeah.
the chat is like, why
You right
why
there.
do y'all think just because he was in the wrong tent, or y'all saying he was on the wrong the opposed? I was saying this same shit last week. You know what I
Alright,
mean?
so
I was like, he was on the, you know what I mean? I was like, he was
I'll
in the
read a
wrong
comment
people
just so we
tent.
could talk about the same things. Chef Dave, he doing
Right.
something right now, so he just want me to read a comment real quick. But then this is somebody, all right, D Eugene B, whatever the hell his name is. It's each team had their own tent. That's already starting off with a lie because it was said inside the court case that Carmelo Anthony's team didn't make it there yet, so they wasn't able to put it up their tent. And that was said in the court case. So that shows me that you didn't watch the court case. You're just saying bullshit. Do I really need to read the rest? I'll read it anyway. Carmelo knew he was in the wrong tent. He was asked to leave. leave the tent 15 times. Then he used the weapon to stab an unarmed person.
15 times.
You see how crazy these motherfuckers sound?
That's
He was
new.
asked 15 times, man.
Yeah, that's new
If that's the case,
information
why
right
they ain't gonna
there.
be the principal or
So
somebody?
that's not new information. That's
authority or
actually
something.
something that was brought up during the court case. It was one person who said that they asked him to leave 15 times. Now I'm trying to figure out how can this have taken taken 5 seconds for this to actually happen, but then you had multiple people saying, "Get out the tent, get out the tent, get out the tent, get out the tent."
Yeah,
That
that's what I'm
sounds
gonna ask
aggressive.
Yeah, he
next.
ain't gonna
Was
move
it
out the
15
tent.
different people?
Look, he ain't gonna move. So what that mean? They took matters in their own hands, right?
Nigga, they was just inside there parroting each other. Get out the tent, 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 get out the tent. Nigga,
He not
I'd be scared. I'd be
moving.
like, nigga, this is an exorcism. These people are demons.
He not moving.
That's
Yet. What we gonna do? Like that shit crazy. Like yeah, man.
So the realest thing that I can say to this to actually close this out to all the people that's inside the chat, whether you like it or not, even if you're on your white supremacist bullshit and you want to come inside here and say that you got black fatigue, you guys love being inside our area. And then the second thing I want to say to you guys is, at the end of the day, people die every day, and Austin lost. Unfortunately,
I think he was on them. I think he was on
Anthony,
steroids too. I think Austin Metcalf was on them roids, which
that's
kind of
allegedly. That's allegedly. We ain't gonna say that. That's allegedly.
Oh, my bad.
It's definitely true that he's not coming back. And Carmelo Anthony,
who
at
is
first,
that?
he's gonna be.
And then his little dumbass daddy on the internet talking shit.
Yeah. And, that's another thing, though. I'm not gonna pull this up, but then I want y'all to know about it. Did you know that Charleston White is about to actually fight Hunter Metcalf on Aiden Ross channel? So they actually
Metcalf
got that
agreed.
Charleston White agreed. Charleston White is the most.
Yeah, you know he was
biggest
talking
coon.
shit. Charleston was talking shit.
Metcalf got to agree to that shit.
Hey, but now, who is that? Chill out, 0024. I like they little comment.
No, it's not Watermelon Mellow. It's Watermelon Felon.
Watermelon Felon.
Oh man,
yeah.
I don't believe
pull
that.
up this video, man.
And Charleston White printed up a bunch of T-shirts, I guess, so he can make some money because Melo ain't even got enough to get him put on his books right now. His damn mom and daddy. I don't know where that money went.
Man, they got some money.
They get new houses, new cars.
They actually didn't get any money. What's the name? Charleston White actually even explained that he was actually in close contact.
They got some fucking money, bro.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
I believe they did.
Okay,
I don't think they did all they can do to help their son.
Okay, that's okay too. But what's the name? They actually didn't get any of the money. The money actually went majority to the lawyer, and they had to move on their own money. So they was moving from house to house and moved to 8 houses without any of the money.
Got a janky ass lawyer that was friends with the judge. Come on now, where were y'all antennas? Why didn't y'all do enough research to go get him a lawyer to rightly defend him in this case? Like, come on, man. Did y'all do y'all due diligence to find a good lawyer for him?
So, and this is the problem right here. He said, "LOL, black people hate white people so much they laugh when one of us is killed." Did we say we hate white people?
Bro, y'all used to throw parties around our burnt bodies. Y'all used to throw parties around our burnt bodies. What are you talking about?
That's besides the point. The nigga just made up a whole narrative.
Nobody ain't say nothing like that. We just saying that shit ain't justified. We just.
But now I'm gonna entertain his ass. He wants some motherfucking entertainment.
Mello, if the roles were reversed, y'all wouldn't feel the same. Y'all wouldn't be thinking this white boy deserved 35 years.
We talked about that the last episode.
2 big black men who told.
We talked about that last episode.
Yeah, we talked about that last week. So
yeah,
so that's the thing. People like don't get it twisted. We just saying if the roles were reversed, y'all wouldn't feel like that white boy deserved 35 years because somebody told him he can't send under their tent. That's all.
Exactly.
But
free. He like not guilty. He wouldn't even have to go to court. They been like not guilty.
See, what's that? At least he honest man right here. This is Mel Gilham. He said, "Nights, gents. Just so you know, I was raised in a base housing with mixed neighbors. I came in honest." Okay, that's cool, man. And we appreciate you coming in and chatting.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? The thing is that when people make up narratives, he came in and said that we hate white people. Nobody on the platform said we hate white people. But there is a particular group of people that I do dislike, and I believe that you might be a part of it. And that's people who are white nationalists, bigots, who are trying to superimpose their viewpoints on other communities. And just because we have an understanding of this specific topic doesn't mean that we have hate for all white people. So when you're looking at this topic, first off, nobody in the general public knows anything about what happened inside the case. And just because a jury read that he was guilty does not make a person actually guilty. That's why you have the exoneration rate inside the black community is about 50%. That's because y'all lock people up without them actually doing a crime. Carmelo Anthony defended himself if you look at the precedence of what actually happens inside this country. Or you have to say that Kyle Rittenhouse didn't defend himself. That what's name? Daniel Penny didn't defend himself. But you wouldn't change that tune. You wouldn't say these type of things because you are a racist. We're saying that this is the norm of the country, and he followed everything he could possibly do to defend himself. You're saying that only works if you're white. That's a you thing. You ain't black people. Don't try to project that onto us.
That only work if you and I guess what state you in too. Shit.
Nah, it's not about state. Saying because this next topic is gonna bring that into question.
Right, cool.
Yeah, man, we don't hate nobody, man. We don't.
Yeah,
Well, honeycomb brazen. If I go to sleep hating on the nigga, don't let me wake up.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's another good point. Rams crash out. Why y'all care about what his family doing with what money they gain? I want to know the same thing. People be pocket watching. That they family needs money because they're being doxxed. The man can't even keep a job because there's so many racist people that keep on doxing him and showing up with whatever jobs that he get. And then you got Sarah Fields who keep on putting out their location so people can come and dox them at their house. So yeah, don't worry about what they're doing with their money. If people want to donate to them, then donate to them so they can make sure that they can take care of the other 3 kids they got. That. Make sure that Carmelo taken care of. Do it if that's on your heart. Stop worrying about other people's pockets, y'all.
Yeah, that's true shit right there, 7.
Yeah, man. And you don't know if the money froze or not.
Facts. So let's look at this real quick. We're gonna look at another degenerate that's out
we
here.
We ain't mocking the deaths of kids. We just saying, man, this shit ain't right. My bad. I was reading comments still. Boy, I don't never be in the comment section. Let me get up out this.
And then that's when everybody started.
Okay, so here, let me read this real quick. Georgia racist opens fire at a black family reunion in body armor with the AR-15. Marine veteran returned fire, protected his family, and sent the racist to the hospital.
I want to see what y'all got to say about this.
Yeah.
They start running. He got a gun.
This family says they were celebrating a birthday and spending time together before a man they identify as a neighbor pulled up and opened fire with an AR-style rifle.
Damn.
Witnesses say the family was gathered outside for a reunion Sunday night when a car drove by. A white man who witnesses say was Jeffrey Tyler Kinzer was inside the car yelling racial slurs at the group.
So when he's talking junk and he started yelling the N-word, he kept going, so we let him go. And we were just discussing what just happened, why he tripping.
But Green says Kinzer came back, this time wearing armor and carrying a rifle.
And then that's when everybody started running. He got a gun. All the kids, they was making sure the kids get in the house. And people started taking positions because they seen he had a gun. And I was in the middle of the street. That's when he raised it and fired. Boom. And I grabbed my gun and started returning fire and moving with him.
Green says he's a Marine veteran. He says he was willing to defend his family, including children and older adults who were present.
That's black history right there.
All night. I'm laying outside on the ground through a shootout under a car with my other auntie, my other sister, who is 77, and I'm 62.
The investigation is ongoing. Officials say more charges are expected to come. This family says they are just grateful to be alive.
All right, fellas. Before I pull up the next video, I want to understand what y'all think about this. And what charge do you think this guy got? If you already know it, don't say nothing. But if y'all don't know it, I want to hear what y'all think. What charge y'all think this dude got?
I don't know, but was that one guy
Yeah.
who said that black people hate white people for no reason? Did you just see that video, guy? That guy? Did he just see that?
Hey, you
Yeah,
don't
I
care.
hope. Nah, he
I did
watched.
not.
He definitely in tune. He definitely staying
Okay, I
tuned.
hope he's seen that because
They said he
those
was a
people.
neighbor. A neighbor.
So that means you talked to him a couple times already.
Yeah.
Probably cut our grass at the same time.
On
Yeah.
me.
Probably
He see
talked
him every
about
once
sports
in a
on
while.
Sunday.
Probably wave while he cutting grass and shit.
Yep.
And this man's out there like, I'm about to fuck them up.
Yeah.
he been
But
plotting
we
this.
hate y'all. But we hate y'all.
Yeah.
He left the situation, came back with a
Armored
bulletproof
up
vest,
with full body armor.
Full body
and had a
armor. and
whole
turned.
party of people to shoot at and hit nobody. Golly,
I'm glad
and
he
the
didn't hit
thing is,
nobody. I'm glad he didn't.
yeah, and that's they was protected right there. Cause
I'm
like
glad that
that shit could
Marine was
went
there. I'm glad that
left.
Marine was there.
Yeah.
what's that?
And I heard he only had like a
Hey.
$5,000 bond.
Shout out to you, man. Thanks for your service, brother.
Shout out to
Thanks
the
for your
Marines. Oh
service.
yeah, he out.
Yeah, I heard he had like a $5,000 bond or some shit, man.
Yeah,
Shit
you
crazy.
want to know why he got a $5,000 bond? Let's get into that, man. So this is the
So
thing about
what's the one dude named Dagmit? What you think about that, man? Like let us know about that. Like this man going there to these people function. just
Shout out these
shooting it up.
people barbecue.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't bothering him, ain't doing nothing.
Nothing.
You know the
He
crazy
could have
thing
asked for a plate.
is that I don't even believe this guy's really a white guy.
Unfortunately,
You know,
we
that's
have to deal with y'all as we see with this case. So it's not something totally outside of my culture.
He
Oh,
say,
okay.
he say, yeah, that's fucked
Oh,
up. Yeah, we try to tell you that's what we
So
saying, man.
it's
Shit
up
like
here.
that is
It's
fucked
you
up.
want me to be your doctor? It's something mentally fucked up with you. It's your mental that's fucked up because if you seen that video and deduced that and that's what you said, yeah. But keep watching though.
Right.
Yeah,
Let's
that
pull
shit
this
fucked
up
up
real
right
quick
there, man.
because doggone it, I want you to stay and then you tell me, do you think this is a racial undertone real quick?
Nah,
What charge do you believe he got? Type it inside the chat. What charge do you think that he got?
Yeah, let us
for
know.
doing this? And then I'm gonna play this
That's
video.
fucked up right there, though.
And then he said y'all had. We said those people weren't doing anything to them. What you mean?
Yeah.
Deal with us. Deal with us mean we're aggravating y'all. We getting on y'all nerves. We doing shit to frustrate y'all throughout y'all life. We don't do none of that.
Right.
Low key, most of the time, black people mind their own business. We not really
Minding our black ass
matter of
business.
fact, listen, because I got a story right there before we touch on. Like I was just telling Rack the other day, I was like, man, you know how our people are like, man, we are so welcoming. Like when we having cookouts and all this. Like the other day, I was at the park, right, at a little cookout birthday party, right, private event, but you know what I'm saying, it's still a park. People come and do what they want. So it was a Mexican guy came through. You know, he was playing soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. Soccer. We call it soccer in America. But, you know, just by himself, just practices on his routines or whatever. But, you know, he got hot, tired, you know, so the pavilion was already rented out to the party. So, but he come over there, you know, everybody, no problem, welcome. And like, hey, come on, man, you good? You know, ain't, you know what I'm saying? Not paying him no attention, ain't judging him, ain't doing none of this. You know, welcomed him. He was just couldn't really speak English. He doesn't know how to shake his head, say, yeah, you know. Damn, boy. My bad. That thunderstorm coming over here, boy. I don't know if y'all heard that thunderstorm coming.
Like statistics are clearly shows. But get the
It
bro.
just can't.
You don't know numbers
It
then.
just hit over here.
That means you don't know
You
numbers.
heard that shit, Rat?
That means
Yeah, I
you don't
just
know
heard
numbers
it.
then. You don't know math. Come on, how can a minority? How the fuck can a minority group of people be responsible for the largest crimes in America? Do you know math? Do you know? Can you add and subtract?
Yeah, you must then watch the last show. 7 read off.
Like, come on, that's
Yeah, he read out
impossible.
that.
7
How can a
definitely read off the
minority? How can a
statistics.
minority be responsible for the?
And y'all was shooting like 50% on all crimes.
Yeah. Go back and watch last week episode, y'all.
70% inside of child harming crimes. You got, but then what they're talking about is 1350. It's a stat that was made up by people who don't know how to read stats. And so this person right here, we can already tell that first off, they have a weird burner page. They have a cat with laser eyes going on right here. This person
They ain't even safe around each other.
They don't even want to show who.
But to that last point you said, they ain't even safe around each other.
Where you are?
We got to get it together.
I'm my
I'm
people's
a
all the
100
time.
type of nigga, man. I swear to God, we got to treat each other a little bit better as well too. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We got to learn to treat each other as black people a little bit better.
Let's
I
everybody
think we
learn.
treat each other
Everybody
fine,
with
to
respect,
be
man.
honest.
I
We-
mean, I ain't working. If that's
Hey,
cool. I'm just saying me. I'm in my opinion. I ain't working your
Beaumont,
opinion. If y'all saying it's
Beaumont
fine, it's
just
fine. I'm just
Beau,
saying I really believe we need to start treating each other a little bit better.
Beaumont just had a reunion, 500 people, no incident, just love, all alums.
And
Let me go ahead and play this video so we can actually get back on topic real quick, y'all. Let's hear what this dude got charged with real quick.
All right, thanks so much, Taylor. Well, attorneys for a Lee County family who say they were targeted by a man who shouted racial slurs and shot at them during a family gathering have issued a statement.
As we reported, Jeffrey Kinzer was arrested after that incident.
Now let's stop this real quick. The stats that I gave out, we can tell that he looks like he was an offender. With that haircut, with his facial hair not being on his face, he looked like he'd do something to you. You know what I'm saying? This dude's weird. Just saying off the bat. But
And charged with aggravated assault. Neighbors.
Stop it again. Did y'all hear what that charge was, or do I have to play it back?
aggravated assault. What you wanted? Attempted murder?
Yeah, somebody got shot.
This man came with a bulletproof vest on, an AR-15, and shot at a family. Yes, that should be attempted murder.
And he got shot. Being that he caused all that, he's responsible for himself getting shot.
Yeah. Shared video with us that they say shows Kinzer shouting the slur from a car. Another video shows the frantic moments inside that gathering after they say Kinzer opened fire. Witnesses
And so he
told
left and came
deputies he
back,
was
so it's
wearing body
premeditated.
armor and shooting an AR-15 style rifle.
The law office of J.B. Collins, PC, out of Atlanta, issued a statement that reads in part, quote, "We do not understand or agree with the initial decisions made by the Lee County Sheriff's Office to only charge Jeffrey Tyler Kinzer with one count of aggravated assault. In addition, we do not understand why Jeffrey Tyler
Aggravated
Kinzer
assault.
received a bond in the amount of $5,000 prior to any of the victims being notified prior to the granting of this bond."
Now, this statement also says attorneys hope that investigators will bring appropriate charges against Kinzer. Now, just before we received that statement, we received one from Lee County District Attorney Lewis Lamb. It reads in part, quote, "Every effort is being made to identify witnesses and victims so the Lee County Sheriff's Office and or the GBI can draft appropriate warrants. And so my office will have sufficient information from which to craft an indictment. Neither the investigating agencies nor a district attorney can bring charges based on an allegation that some number of people were present at the time of the crime. Instead, the victims must be identified by name in a warrant or indictment. Therefore, it is essential that anyone with information about the incident be identified and interviewed.
Now, earlier today, WALB learned.
So they just got to get their shit together. Got to get all their ducks in a row. And
that makes
weapons,
sense.
endangerment of children, endangerment of young children. Like you can get his ass on about 10 damn charges off that one fucking incident.
Hey, but that
You
$5,000.
discharged the file.
That $5,000.
Yeah, but see, that's why they say they got to go get indicted. They got to get the witnesses' names. They got to get all this shit together so they can go get the warrant for him and put him back in prison. You know, so they didn't get the right charges first and the right because of laws, whatever state they in. You know how it is in different states, different laws and all that shit.
Bro, they got video proof.
Yeah, but you just heard him say it wasn't, nothing was real. They said it's allegations, but you heard him say it was allegations because they don't have no witnesses' names. The witnesses didn't give any testimony, so they have to go back and get the witnesses' names and get the testimonies telling them that they weren't doing and all that stuff.
You notice that nobody, that never happened in a black community before, where they said, "Oh, we didn't get the paperwork right, so we let them out."
Already, they know you did it. Like,
yeah, but I'm just speaking on this right here. I can go on.
This what I'm speaking on. This right here. But I'm just saying they know you did it. You know what I'm saying? You already guilty. You got the armor and shit on already. Like, how's your buying
Yeah.
$5,000? Fuck all we
You know
did
that whole
everybody else
innocence of
shit.
proven guilty thing.
Yeah, nah, that's cool and all, but we still know this what occurred. Like,
Yeah, but it's almost it's like you heard him say they're only allegations. They only locked them up on like allegations because they didn't have the
that's other
witnesses' names
people's
and stuff.
allegations. That's if you want to take the other people in consideration. But if you and him just had an altercation, other people don't matter unless they want to go file
No,
charges.
listen, it wasn't no.
No. I'm saying it was a shooting. That was that's like
This
a
dude
type
was
of
hanging out the car like somebody from Grove Street. Look at him.
and the man could identify him. He said he knew who he was. He shot back at him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but
That's
then
what
they just also said the way to get them on the charges is to go get the witnesses' names, go get the account that everything happened.
no, that's if everybody. I'm trying to say that's if everybody want to pack this on. If he just shot,
Yeah,
at
why
you,
wouldn't they want to?
you can get him convicted just by him shooting at you. You don't need everybody else. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else could help, but if somebody shot at you, you know who shot at you, and you
But then
report
why
it.
they call it? Why did he get off so easy then?
That's what we saying.
That's what I'm saying because they said that their
Mm.
allegations. That's what the reason why he's then charges wasn't. They didn't put real charges on him for real.
Nah, they did.
He fired a weapon.
They did, but
Yeah, but they didn't charge him for firing a weapon.
he did.
Dude,
get
you
locked
ain't
up.
never seen anything like
He
that
did get locked
happen
up for
before
that.
inside of your adult life.
No, I have not. No, never. Nope,
That shit
never.
crazy.
Nope, not one black person.
Yeah,
I've
and
never seen it.
that's
No,
what we
I've never
we
seen it.
saying.
No,
Yeah,
no, I've
That's
never.
the big
No.
what we
problem.
saying. Like that shit
But let
crazy.
me read some of
like.
these comments though, y'all, and then y'all can talk about some of these things because I wanted to ask him a question, see if he
Yeah,
can type
I don't
it in
know
there.
why.
Because I finna say,
He said-
Chef, they wouldn't say that we need all these people to come forward if you did the shooting at somebody. You did that
Also,
drive by.
well, if
And they
that's the
locked
path
you
we
up.
talking about, then yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why they wouldn't say, oh, we
Yeah,
need all
if
these
it
people
was
to
me,
get
a black
together.
man, and I went through the neighborhood shooting up, they wouldn't have did that for me. No, not at all.
Yeah, you know, they ain't finna say it only gonna take one person to
Let me
say that you
let me
did.
get to these comments down here, y'all. What's the name? So Kenji, he said, "I wish all sides could reset and release the game that's being played with us all, with all of us."
That's deep.
You have to tell me what you mean by that because
You
we
see, a
probably
fucking
don't
reset, a factory reset, like your iPhone factory reset, reset the goddamn world.
What's the reset? What would be the reset? That's what I need to understand. So I just want you to put that in the comments if you can explain
Ken J.
a little bit more about what you're trying to say.
Yeah, my boy 7 out, Ken J.
And then, all right, we got sideline stories. Everyone should be just worry about their own communities to a certain extent, but then we still have a government system where we're all connected. It's a web, no matter what. So we have to talk about something about people having their own nations before that even happens. We can't worry about our own community, but we have to coincide with other communities, no matter what.
Well,
that's valid.
That's why did he kill anyone?
That's
no,
wild.
he got shot. He's
nah, he didn't kill
shot.
nobody.
He's a terrible representative of the white supremacist party. He went out there with body armor, hanging out the car like a GTA member, and he missed every single shot and got winged. And
I'm glad he missed every single fucking shot.
Golly.
Was he shooting in the air or was he shooting at the crowd?
He was shooting at the crowd. He's just really bad at what he does. You're a terrible white supremacist. You should hang up the job, keep your day job, and keep on just having neighbors instead of trying to fight them. You're terrible at it. Now you're going to be in prison because you're stupid.
Well, comments.
We got this one right here. He white, 200 fine, 2 weeks probation. I wouldn't be surprised at this point, to be honest. But
it seems like par for the course.
Yep. Positive Toro. I agree.
Right here, we got, why do whites dislike blacks so much? If you white and you inside the chat, go ahead, answer this question, and I'll put it up. Up so you can we'll see what you're talking about. Because I wonder the same thing. Why do y'all hate us? Because really, most of the stuff that y'all say about the black community is mostly a projection. You project the evils that your people have done onto us when there's plenty of decent white people. There's plenty of decent black people. So
they just mad we ain't slaves no more. They just want us to be slaves. That's all.
So, but we're going to let y'all speak for yourself. Go ahead, put it in the chat, and I'll pull it up so everybody can see.
They mad that they can't fucking just put up those Jim Crow laws and shit no more. That's what they mad at.
This person said because we're polar opposites. He said that white people hate black people because we're polar opposites. What do you mean?
Nah,
by that?
y'all
Can you
mad.
please
Y'all just
explain?
mad because we ain't enslaved. That's what that is. Y'all loved us when we were slaves. Y'all loved us then. Y'all don't like us in the free world.
I don't know,
I don't know
man.
about that. I don't know about all that, but
Andre, too cold.
Nah, y'all ain't got to know
we
about
talking
it.
about
It's just my
Pacific
opinion.
white folks. Pacific white folks.
So yeah, because we're polar opposites, and I don't really even believe that we're not really polar opposites. Y'all the same as we are. Y'all
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
species.
Two
Culturally, I
eyes,
think we are polar opposites.
two eyes,
Culturally,
one
hell
mouth,
yeah.
two ears. You know,
Yeah, we
10
all
fingers, 10
human beings.
toes. You know, heart, liver, 2 lungs. What you talking about?
What? Pond.
Like y'all breathe in carbon dioxide
Police
and
department is this. What?
What he
Pond
say? They
police
all
Right, I
breathing
heard you,
carbon
department
right?
is in
dioxide.
this.
He said, "What kind of police department is this? I don't know what a podunk is. I feel like that's probably something real country, but
Let me
I
know what
agree
that
with you,
word
brother.
is. I might want to put that in my repertoire. What does that mean?
Yeah, that's podunk ass police department. What the fuck?
Oh, podunk. Oh, okay. I couldn't. Okay. Never mind.
I don't know what that means. Still, though, that's a different slang that I'm used to.
Yeah.
I guess like some old Barney Fifer ass police department.
See, hey, Kenji, he's saying the same thing I said
I
right
was the
there.
opposite. Like
yeah.
what?
Nah,
You think
they breathe carbon
I
dioxide and
say
release
culturally.
oxygen.
Culturally, we are opposite. Like I ain't finna go over there and eat no.
Hey,
I'm not finna go eat a family meal with no white people. I ain't finna eat y'all.
hey,
I ain't
what
finna
you
eat
what you
certain
say?
people.
Right, that's the opposite of it. They breathe
that's
in the
besides
carbon
the fact of it, Chef
dioxide.
Dave. Because like the thing is that the crazy part about it is we're more culturally similar to them, and they're more culturally similar to us than they are to Europeans, and then we are to Africans or even what I'm saying,
Right.
darker
Yeah.
indigenous folks.
Especially in
We got
America.
more in common with these white supremacists than they think. They only hate us
Yeah,
because they hate us. That's the weird part about it. We
They
don't
hate
really
us
yeah,
because they want to oppress us. They just mad because they can't oppress us like as much as
yeah.
they used to. They still oppressing us, but it ain't as deep. It ain't as much. They just find new ways, new tricks of the trade to do it. If the
They are
racist shoe
battling
fit,
inside the chat right now.
y'all definitely
Yeah.
will be wearing that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah, they going in this shit.
Ah,
I love it.
man.
I love it.
It's like that
Hey,
in the
but
tenant.
but my thing is because people like, and my thing, I think because people like that racism shit. But with me, it's always something to talk about. Hopefully,
So,
everybody can get an understanding. You
Oh,
know
you
what I'm
dirty
saying?
motherfucker,
On
you.
all the
We all
sides.
know most murders in the black community is going on drugs and shootings.
but the crazy thing is that you guys don't even have to be poor to actually be murderers. The person
You
who
ain't
killed
doing
Charlie
shit.
Kirk.
That's what you see on
Hear,
TV.
hear me,
When last
hear me
time you
out.
been
Hear
in
me
the
out.
black community?
Hear me out.
What black community you
Dog
talking
gummit,
about?
that gummit. When was the last time you been in the black community? This is shit you see on TV and your little movies and shit and your internet shit. Go inside and see what's really happening. You ain't even been in the fucking black. I've been in plenty of white communities. I can tell you about y'all white ass, but all y'all do is fucking speculate and see shit on CNN and ABC and be like, oh, that's them. Y'all don't know shit. A motherfucking thing. Now y'all don't know a damn thing about us.
So
Man, there
the
you go.
thing
You
is that
judging
what
people.
he's
Man. You
saying
being
right now,
judgmental, dog.
he's talking about a certain portion of the black community, which is actually
E-
like
e-
less than a
Even
percent.
still, bro,
Less, I
even
know.
still, you don't
Let
fucking know us.
me say what I gotta say.
Oh, my bad.
I let-
It sounds like you trying to defend the motherfuckers.
No. That's not what I'm trying to do. So he's talking about less than 1% of the black community that actually are doing gang violence and murder. All right, then you need to
Well, let us
update your.
handle that. Let us
You
worry
need
about
to,
our
you
1%.
need to update. You need to update your racism first off. But then now let's talk about the person who shot Charlie Kirk. He was white. The 2 people who tried to assassinate what's the name, Donald Trump, they were white.
See, now
I
you
could
ain't
go
got
on
them
for
going.
days. The
Dan
Senate,
Gavin.
the
Who
Senate
put the
that was
heroin
shot
in the
at
hood?
by a
Who put
white
the
person.
heroin in the hood? Who put the crack in the hood? Who put the guns in the hood? Let's start there.
So this guy right here, he doesn't
I ain't
realize
even
that the gang.
started it
What
now.
do you think? The drugs that's inside the community, where does it come from? The guns inside of the community, most of them are illegal guns. Who do you think put them there? These are all things that have been documented by the CIA
Go
and
rap
the
your little rap
FBI. They
songs with
also
the
admit
nigga
to it.
word in it like you like to do. Go rap your songs in the mirror, nigga. Keep saying nigga. That's what the fuck you like to do.
I'm not mad at you though. I want you to stay inside the chat because I think you're very entertaining. Because I like what's the name, unintelligent white supremacists.
Shit. I'm upset with your ass, nigga. But stay here and keep this shit going.
I think they're good for views because a lot of people think that unwitty white supremacy is like good. I think it's funny.
It's just people
So
with no real experience with black people that's talking. You got zero
yeah,
experience with black people. If
Nah,
motherfuckers see me in the street be clutching their fucking purse and locking their goddamn car doors, you don't know shit about black people. All you do fucking read these dumbass statistics that pop up on CNN, man. Get 85%, man. Hey, oh no, this is my girl. Hold on, what she say?
Oh yeah, she correct though. 85% of whites are fine with 85% of blacks, and vice versa. It's the other 15 that are make the news. Yeah, the loud idiot majority. So they're loud and they're idiots, and they're the minority, and that's all we really hear. So sometimes people get riled up off of these stupid 15%ers right there. So I get that. I heard some people talk about 15%.
No experience with black people. You just going based off numbers. That's all they doing. Zero experience around black people. Don't even know what the fuck we really are for real. It's just fucking you just following misleading information. That's all they fucking do all the time.
Yeah, we some funny guys for real.
All those white gangs and white neighborhoods shooting each other. Yeah, like the police.
Yep, they are. Thank you for mentioning those white gangs. Because we don't talk about the white gangs enough.
Like the military that's across seas that's destroying other nations, or like the Italian mob or the Irish mob or the what's the name, Russian mob,
or them white gangs that's in the suburban neighborhoods that do all the hazing. You know what I'm saying? Pick on the one black kid that's in an all white school. Those white gangs. Those are the ones I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? The white bullies. You know, because they are gangs in those suburban areas. Yeah, I'm thank you. Always, yeah.
Or they come down in the city to get their drugs. Then they do their drugs in the city. Then they go just drive their car into yours, act like they didn't see you.
But then that's not a majority. But then what I'm talking about is the fact that there are gangs inside the white society. It's not talked about enough. And then not only that, the country was founded on those white gangs. A lot of the drug peddling actually comes from white gangs. If you're talking about Hispanic gangs, like coming from Mexico, those are actually considered white people. Majority of Mexicans classify themselves as white, and they bring more drugs into America than any other group of people in a certain sense. Not to say that don't like Mexicans. I'm saying that white people do a great deal of crime. You don't acknowledge it because you're a racist, and that's all it really is.
They just want black people to be the face of crime when it's you white bitches is the face of crime. That's the face of fucking crime in America.
Hey, Lana, they say I could tell you about the Bloods and the Crips. You only can say Bloods and Crips because of what you see on TV or some shit.
Man, pop them comments up, bro. You got a whole other goddamn comment.
Some people that you think is Bloods and Crips. You know, people probably,
honestly,
some people claim gangs and ain't really in a gang, man. Don't get it.
It's outdated. Majority of people aren't in gangs no more. That's actually like a early 2000s thing. Most black people ain't even in gangs.
You hear me? The Hell's Angels, them damn biker gangs causing all them fucking troubles. Hell yeah.
You know who controls the news. This is one of those white supremacist talking points. They start saying it's the Jews, dude, because the Jews aren't white people. Yeah,
we don't know. You said you can't predict that off of that. You don't know what color that motherfucker is.
Because I know that.
He said you know who controls the news. How you know he wasn't? You don't even know what he was. What the?
They all say the same damn thing. I know their community almost as well as they know themselves. He's going to put inside the chat where you talking about the Jews. No, it's the government. He changed his what's that answer because he knew that I was.
Bro, because you ain't read these comments in order, bro. This motherfucker going crazy.
That's because but you ain't gonna be able to pick up every single comment, dude. Like literally, there's like 30, 40, 50 comments inside of here. I'm not about to
read all the motherfuckers. He say I'm a black man. I figured that.
I don't got a problem with you being a black man, but then that don't mean that you don't have white supremacy.
Nah, you went on to say that's one of the white supremacy motherfuckers. That's what you was like.
Yeah, you could be a white supremacist and be black.
That's what I'm saying. You can't just be throwing shit out there. It's not.
I think you read his comment. He's saying like we don't got no control over the news.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I got to deduce from it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, so I could have got it wrong. What's his name? But then,
you say a black white supremacist.
But then, to be honest though, you got to realize that I talked about that inside some of our earlier shows where I was like, white supremacy doesn't have a color. There are plenty of black.
Shout out Milwaukee, man.
Milwaukee.
Chicken P from Milwaukee, man.
Yeah. I apologize, brother. My fault about that, man. See,
Like and subscribe, everybody. Like and subscribe, bro. I told y'all this is gonna be a banging fucking show, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for sticking around. Thank y'all for engaging, bro. I love the comments. We love their comments, bro. We love all that shit, bro. It's just we expressing our views and our opinions, and this how this shit go. We ain't booting nobody. We accept all comments, views, races, ethnic group. We accept all that shit, bro. We love that shit, man.
That dude say, "Yeah, you struggling." We heard. Yeah, we all out here struggling, man. We all out here struggling.
We struggling.
Some harder than others. Some harder than others, man.
Hey, so I got a question for you fellas right now.
Oh, he say I really do love my people. We just a struggle. Oh, he reading old. Oh, okay. He was going off old boy time.
So here, this is another point right here. I just wanted to ask
this is
y'all.
A pedophile show.
Okay.
Did you give me a background check? Do you even know my fucking name?
No, Chef on fire right now.
Did you even know my goddamn name? Motherfucker, on goddamn pedophile show. You ran a background check on anybody? Well, shut the fuck up and listen and watch. Thank you.
Yeah. So the question I was about to ask y'all before you went on that sassy rant.
Motherfucker like, yeah, bitch, you ain't this shit. Get the fuck out.
I was about to ask, why do y'all think? I tried to. You keep on. You going there because like these.
No, I was talking I was talking to Miss Show, Mr. Show.
I'm about to ask y'all, why do y'all think that all these weirdos who come on here, this, like, you know what I'm saying, they definitely love our space. These are white supremacists coming inside, they love our space. Why do you think they all have these fake, what's the name? These like fake pages. They don't got their real face up here.
I don't know, man. Who knows about the why weirdos do
This
weirdos
what they do.
do?
They like to troll, man. I think
yeah, that's all. They like to troll, man, because they got to go to work on next day 9 to 5 and shit. Don't want to get fired. They don't want to get fired. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers act big and stuff, but they know what
everybody on the internet playing 7.
Yeah, you know that shit. Motherfucker ain't gonna put their real face.
Hey, I ain't mad. Hey, protect as much of your information as you can, bro.
Yeah, man. Everybody
do your thing.
Play with them.
Do they get paid to troll? I would
nah,
like
it's just some. It's like a hobby.
It just gets
like
the people going.
You know what I mean?
That's it. That's all you see me.
It get them going, man. People love to express themselves in a way that they can't do in real life.
And they want to be heard, and they want to be heard and shit, because in real life, nobody listens to their ass for real. They just fucking sit there and mope and shit. Now they got somewhere to express themselves.
Yeah, you can go express yourself. You can be whatever you want to be. Say whatever you want to say.
At any age.
You know what I mean? You know, so that's the beauty of it. That's why people don't take things too personal on the internet. Only thing, you know what I'm saying? Well, I wouldn't take nothing really personal on the internet. Just learn from it. You know what I mean? Watch it and learn, man. Entertain yourself. You here for entertaining purposes only.
Use your discernment powers. You know what I'm
saying?
And sift through the bullshit and retain the good shit. The bullshit shifted out. Good shit, retain that shit.
But we definitely try to get some education in here, man. Try to get an understanding. We don't just try to go out there, throw shit at the wall, hope it stick. We try to speak facts. You know what I'm saying? We will give you our opinion and all that, but we are going to try to run down the facts at the same time. So don't get it twisted.
Yeah. See, and I agree with this right here. I say it my own way, but then I'm glad y'all able to tune in here because that means that we got another school that's safe, or another neighborhood that's safe, another child that's safe from y'all. Because we know that y'all be out there on the prowl trying to do violent things towards these different communities.
Yeah, express yourself online or real life. So you guys might be keeping monsters in their house. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, y'all need to fix the house.
For sure. Ghost watchers. If you're a ghost watcher, put some ghosts in the chat. If you just chilling, loving what you're seeing, throw some ghosts. My ghost watchers, put some ghosts in the chat because I know y'all watching, bro. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
For real, it's real predators in your house. You never know, man.
So this is another thing that so let's go ahead and move on to the next topic because this is another degenerate report right here. And this is another thing that happened over the week that we wasn't inside on the show. We have a 1-year-old Cohen Carter Wiley was fatally shot and his auntie left critically injured after officers opened fire on vehicle during response to alleged diaper theft at Walmart in, I don't even know, Centobia.
I couldn't pronounce it either. It's in Mississippi.
Senatobia.
When you hear it on the news, when you hear the news say it, you'll know how to pronounce it.
Senatobia. That sounds like a weird ass place.
Don't it's like some kind of Indian reservation.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mississippi got a bunch of indigenous names, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and watch this, fellas.
really know anything. We don't know why it happened or whatever. All we know is that a car was shot up and a 1-year-old baby was killed.
A family is heartbroken after 1-year-old Cohen Wiley was shot and killed during an officer-involved shooting at the Walmart on US 51 Sunday afternoon. According to NBI investigators, the incident involved Senatobia police officers and the Tate County Sheriff's Office. The NBI says law enforcement officers were responding to a shoplifting call. When officers arrived, they, quote, encountered 2 subjects and a juvenile child fleeing the store. Police say when they attempted to stop the vehicle, the driver drove in the direction of the officers, almost striking one. That's when an officer, quote, discharged their weapon before the vehicle fled at the scene.
It didn't have to happen this way. It could have been handled differently.
Lacole Wiley, a relative of those involved in the incident, says she doesn't understand how a shoplifting call could lead to a child being shot and a woman in critical condition that she believes was over diapers.
Senatobia, Mississippi policeman shot, open fire in a public setting over allegedly some Pampers.
After the shooting, authorities say the driver, along with the child's mother and the child, came to the local hospital where 1-year-old Cohen Wiley was pronounced dead and another individual had critical injuries.
I'm just lost for words, to be honest.
Everybody held accountable.
Someone need to be held accountable for it. It's just not right.
While this family grieves the loss of little Cohen Wiley, they tell me getting justice for the little boy is a top priority.
Everything and everybody that was involved need to be held accountable. I'm not giving up until I get justice. It's a must.
Now, this investigation is ongoing and it's currently being conducted by the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation. Now, the Senatobia Police Department also released a statement saying in part, quote, "We are committed to full transparency. As the investigation progresses and facts are verified, we will share as much information as possible," end quote. I'm Caitlin Barker reporting live for your news leader, WREG News Channel 3.
Okay, a tough situation there. We'll continue to follow. Caitlin, thanks so much.
Now, before you go, Sam, and I sent you the video of where the mother was in the car with the reporter or the lawyer. I don't know who that guy was, but she was in the car and she explained what happened, went down, what actually went down. If you don't, I can explain it if you don't got the video.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. Don't be shooting at nobody because they stealing. I'm getting tired of these motherfuckers, people shooting at people because they stealing, bro. Like stealing, especially from a big supermarket corporation type shit. Like, man, don't like, man, like that shit gonna be replaced. Don't be shooting at nobody because they took some fucking Pampers. And you know what I mean? I see. Oh man, that shit. I don't know, man. I don't think. Me personally, if I'm at home or some shit, somebody break in, if I can catch them, I might shoot at them. But if somebody at a damn convenience store, some shit like that, I don't think security, police, or none of that should be shooting at nobody because they didn't stole some shit. You know, unless they was threatening or some shit. You know what I mean? But other than that, that shit's stupid. Like that store finna get that shit right back.
Go another video. It's on the same topic. Let's see what's happening inside this one also. Oop, put that sound.
Stay that way. They got the ride control. No touch, no beat, man. Fuck the police. That was wrong. Fuck them. Fuck them.
Hey, my boy been lit. He been lit all day, y'all.
What he say? What he say?
He been lit all day.
Fuck the police. No touch, no beat. What a better boy, man.
Yes, sir.
What made you come out with the Walmart? Because I'm ignorant and I ain't playing with the day. They're playing Set It Out by Boosie. Black not a mouth. They're playing Set It Out by Boosie. Is that a song? Crank it up. Keep it there. I want to do it. I want to do it.
Oh, damn. God damn. Yeah. They not bullshitting. Shit. Man, they is for real.
Even the cops chilling. They don't even care if something about to go down right there. They know that shit was fucked up.
Man, they know one not gonna go down because ain't shit happening no more. What's some gonna go down for?
They brought out the riot gear. They threw some tear gas at the crowd as well. The crowd dispersed. And now they're boycotting that Walmart.
The
And,
boycotting that
and
Walmart.
and that's the shit I was talking about too. Like, I don't know why you boycotting that damn Walmart.
Did they identify the cop who shot her?
No.
Yes, he's on leave.
He on leave?
Yeah, he on leave. You know how they do it. You know how they do it.
Yeah, but
And
yeah,
you know
man,
what's finna come up. And
they
you know we.
fuck that Walmart. Like, they should have been at that police station or
Yeah.
whatever. Like, the fuck Walmart. Walmart ain't do shit. You know what I mean?
Walmart did plenty, but
Nah,
they
man,
don't have
Walmart ain't
this
do
don't have nothing to do with the Walmart though.
No.
Well, the Walmart probably was the people who reported that the lady stole something. Come to find out, she
as
actually
you
didn't
supposed to
steal
do as a
it.
business, something you supposed to do.
Come to find out, she didn't steal anything.
Nope. And then they got in the car. So they got in the car or whatever. And the girl on the passenger side, the mother of the child who passed away, she raised the baby up so they can see that it was a baby in the car. As she raised the baby up so they can see, the girl put the car in reverse and hit a police car. This is what the girl said. She said she hit a police car. And then as she tried to drive forward, that's when they started releasing shots. Hit the baby in his rib cage.
So she
And
hit the police car.
she just said car. She didn't say police car. She just said car. She didn't say police car. And as she went, they started firing into the car, hit the baby in the rib cage, hit the girl in the arm and in the thigh. The girl drove to the hospital, and the news told y'all the rest.
Yeah, see, that's fucked up.
Is there anything to give more news coverage? I could try to look for it.
Yeah, because I don't really know what happened in that situation, but I heard.
So you saying they had a receipt?
I don't even think they got to the point of. Well, the girl said the diapers were paid for. I don't know if the diapers were paid for or not. But the girl got in the car. However she got in the car, if the police told her to stop, if somebody told her to stop, she didn't say any of that. She just said she started from the point where the girl got in the car. That's where she started from. I think she said the diapers were paid for. I really don't know, but I know she started the story where they were in the car and she raised the baby up to let them know it was a baby in the car because I'm pretty sure they had their guns drawn already. That's what made her pull her son up, and the girl proceeded to just take off or whatever, hit a car. I don't know if it's a police car or not.
Yeah, right now, everything about the situation do sound pretty messed up. I do need more evidence inside of the case either way. And even though, no matter what I find out, it's still wrong that they started shooting at somebody, even if they expected it to just be diapers.
It's just like, come on, you use your IQ, your cop IQ. Like, did that situation really cause? Could you not jump out the way? Could you might have stepped to the left and in the car? Could you like pulling out your gun is the first thing to come on? She posed no threat. How much in the way were you? Like, was she coming directly at you? Like, I don't like. What makes you pull out your gun?
I just think sometimes like the proper train. I think if people didn't, if like certain people with titles didn't have that right to kill, like that license to kill, you know what I mean, and they really had consequences behind that shit, it would be a lot different. And I think just a lot of people now just with
you see they just placed him on leave. He's not detained. He just on leave. Like,
when you
there's the protocol after an officer has shot someone is go ahead, read that.
Too many red flags between holding the baby up, possibly no theft being reported, protect and serve. This feels more like engage and eliminate.
Yeah,
pretty much. No more protect and serve no more.
Yeah,
even though we pay our taxes. Well, let me take that back. I was speaking on this situation. Yeah, ain't no more protect and serve, man.
Yeah, let's look at this video and see if it actually has some more information about the case, because this one was actually more recent.
I wish you could get the video of the mother speak. Let me see if I can find that.
Yeah, okay. Car is a deadly weapon, but I don't know if she was driving towards the damn police though.
Yeah, they just saying anything. I don't think they got any facts. They just trolling. So I didn't put theirs up because it was just a troll. But then we still don't know enough about the case though. So I'm about to play this one real quick.
Shooting involving law enforcement in North Mississippi left a 1-year-old little boy dead and a woman in critical condition. Family tells us 1-year-old Cohen Wiley died after police shot at the car he was in yesterday afternoon in the Senatobia Walmart parking lot. Tonight, the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, who is now handling the case, says officers were initially called to the store for a shoplifting call. WRAG Shay Arthur is live tonight with the very latest on the case. Shay.
Yeah, bro, they hold energy.
April, really, it seems like so much of this case could rest on what is seen on video. I have to tell you, I was in this store just a short time ago. There are surveillance cameras everywhere. Out here in the parking lot, we're seeing it too. There are signs all over here in the parking lot at Walmart for cameras in use all over. This is, of course, where that incident, that shooting took place. Tonight, a family is grieving the loss of little 1-year-old Cohen Wiley.
I'm just lost for words, to be honest.
It's the same thing we already saw.
Someone need to be held accountable for it.
Cohen's family says he died at the hospital in Senatobia after he was shot, a bullet piercing the car he was riding in Sunday afternoon. You can see in this video at least one bullet hole in the front windshield of a car we spotted there at the hospital. The passenger side window also heavily damaged. Investigators with the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation say law enforcement were called to the Senatobia Walmart just after 2 Sunday afternoon for a shoplifting call. They say officers saw 2 adults and a child leaving a store, jump into a car. As officers tried to stop that car, the driver drove in their direction, nearly hitting an officer. At least one officer shot at that vehicle. The car continued to take off, but arrived at the hospital a short time later, where Cohen died. This viewer video shows the chaotic moments after the shooting.
She just got shot.
As officers are seen running through the parking lot. This woman was at Walmart at the time. She says she saw the whole incident. She asked not to be identified for fear of retaliation.
And I seen the officers take off running, not in the car. I'm talking about on feet. And these are the sheriffs and the police, and they're running through the parking lot. And I see the car take off, So I'm like, in my head, like, I know they're not chasing the car. They don't think they're going to catch the car, literally. Then I hear gunshots. I'm like, I know they're not shooting at a car that's leaving in a public. This is Walmart.
A separate witness told me he heard 2 gunshots. He said law enforcement was already waiting in the parking lot as 2 women exited with 1 box of diapers, one holding baby Cohen. Today, we went to Senatobia City Hall to request the police department's shoplifting response policy, the number of shoplifting calls received at the Walmart in the last 6 months, as well as body-worn and dash camera footage from officers. I also spoke with the mayor, who would not say how many officers were involved in the incident or if anyone was on administrative leave during the investigation. But as a small town now has questions, people we talk to hope for transparency in the case.
I'm just tired of it.
It's something to think about.
Hey, Seven, I sent you the video of the mother. Is it in the WhatsApp?
Because right now, it do sound like, so if we go by what the news say, the news is usually full of shit, but what the news said is that the lady drove towards him. Do y'all believe that to be facts?
Nah, I don't, because of course that's what they would say to defend themselves.
I think like it looked like they shot in the front windshield. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they had to be in front of them.
But they saying they reversed into a car though. It's saying I thought I heard that at one point of the story.
I don't think I know. I don't give a like if she did drive towards the man. That's I had a partner. That's how he got killed like that. You know what I mean? But if she drove towards him, they definitely gonna shoot. But sometimes, like I say, man, more training, more responsibility on people, they'll react differently. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when people think they got a license to kill, anytime a police can feel like their life is threatened or in danger, that's they go to. But like I say, one of us feel like our life is in danger or threatened, it don't mean shit. That's why I say when you got certain type of titles and shit like that, it shouldn't mean things. I think they should be held accountable in the same fashion, the same way that a citizen should. That a citizen do. Like if you're a police officer, you decide to kill this person, just know this gotta be justified in court too. So I think some shit like that gotta happen. Like anytime you make that decision of taking somebody's life, just know you're gonna get tried. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go sit in front.
My biggest problem is that why do we keep on hearing? So every case that comes out nowadays, we keep on hearing conflicting stories. Whether there's multiple witnesses, all the witnesses are saying something different. If there's only two people, the person who's the victim and person who's the what's the name, the agitator, we're seeing two completely different stories, and it's not even like close to the same. Because from what I heard from the other side is that she held the baby up, she was getting out of the car, and then they started shooting at her. So now I'm trying to figure out what's the fullness of the story, and then Walmart has to give some video. That's another thing. Why is nothing giving video anymore? Everything in our world is on video now, but nobody's showing us the fucking videos. What's going on with that shit? You know,
I have no idea, man. People be trying to come up off of it, man, so they can hold the footage, sell it to TMZ, like, you know.
All right, let's play this video too, though, man. That you are correct. People holding on to it. They trying to make some bread off of every video too. Let's see what she said.
It's the mother. They tried to stop her, but I kept walking because it had nothing to do with me. By the time me and my baby got in the car, she came, and then when we was backing up, they was running out the come. I raised my baby up because they with guns. She my baby up trying to show them that he was in the car. So she was backing up and she hit a car. By the time I sat my baby down, it was like 3 to 4 shots. One of the shots hit him in his rib cage, and the other shots hit her in her arm and her thigh. And we left and went to Senatobia Hospital where he was pronounced dead.
One quick second. So is she saying that she pulled off as soon as they started shooting at her? Is that what she's trying to get across right there? Is that what y'all heard?
Like, what she was? She said
I heard what she said.
Did she say she was with somebody else? My bad, right?
I'm saying, like, what I heard, like, they tried to stop her, but she got in the car.
Run from the beginning and bring it up to the big screen.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, I thought she said she was with somebody else.
But she I know she was scared for her life, because, like, I don't agree with her holding the baby up, but I understand her, like, saying, like, we have a baby on board.
Yeah, that's what she was trying to
do.
Yeah,
don't shoot, but like it was like there was really like a lose. Like it was, I don't know. It was like it was too much she could do, and like not enough time to make the decision either.
Yeah. Okay. But then this is the big problem that I have with it. Because honestly, I do think that it's wrong that they shot and they ended up killing the baby. But if the what's the name is the mother and the grandmother, if they did try to drive into the cops, I think that they're completely wrong inside the situation. And obviously, there's not enough facts about the situation. I wish that the child didn't have to pass away, and
I wish that cop had better judgment.
Yeah, so that's why I need to find out. Did they really drive towards them, or did they drive off after they got shot?
And was it possible? Could you jump out the way? Could you jump out the way? Could you just move to the left and not come on? Or was you trying to be Mr. Hero?
And who approves of somebody? Who approves an officer to use deadly force over a petty theft?
You know the crazy thing is that
that's what I was saying, right? That was my whole thing. Like,
in service, we can't just shoot anybody. You got what's the name? Engagement laws. You got to actually go down the rules of engagement before you actually get to the point where you shoot somebody. And that's international. So now, if you're talking about inside in domestic, people just can shoot you. Whatever the law just whims, like, all right. So if this is happening, it's okay to shoot. If a fly passed by your eye and you think it's a gunshot, it's fine to shoot. Like, it's weird inside of America. We don't have to do all that in other countries, but in our country, it's okay to just kill people.
Yeah, they ain't getting held accountable.
It's okay for white people to gun down black people. That's what that is.
The cops not getting held accountable. That's why I was going to say. That's why I say, man, anytime you choose to use deadly force in a unprovoked manner, man, it's like all the time. It's a must. Like, you gotta stand.
But the provoking, they gonna say the car was the deadly weapon.
But
that's
sometimes
that's what they gonna say.
Yeah, but
they always there to protect their own.
But they still got to hit the right person. And they shouldn't have been shooting at inside the car. They should have been shooting at the fucking tires or something.
Okay. They should have jumped out the way, moved, rolled. Like, come on, man.
You better not have no receipt.
But go ahead, roll it.
Let's pay attention from the beginning. Let's make sure everybody actually got their listening ears.
My volume up, got my listening ears on.
Oh shit.
They tried to stop her, but I kept walking because it had nothing to do with me. By the time me and my baby got in the car, she came. And then when we was backing up, they was running out the come. I raised my baby up because they with guns. She my baby up trying to show them that he was in the car. So she was backing up and she hit a car. By the time I sat my baby down, it was like 3 to 4 shots. One of the shots hit him in his rib cage, and the other shots hit her in her arm and her thigh. And we left and went to Senatobia hospital where he was pronounced dead. And they told me I wasn't gonna be able to see him until he get back from Jackson. She got ill, and the police told me I couldn't leave out the hospital where they had out. And the crowd was questioning them, asking them what happened. It was like she was shoplifting, but the passenger, it was me. They wasn't talking about me. They was talking about the driver. But on the little what's it called, self-checkout, it's cameras. They can see when she got the diapers and walked out. But they tried to say that she forcefully was trying to drive and hit them, but they was all on the right side, and she was driving towards the left. They just personally was at Walmart.
All right. So from her testimony, this is what I heard, is that they shot once she was putting her child back in the seat. This is her testimony. I'm not saying this is the true thing. So anybody that's watching, this is basically what I have an understanding of what she said. She was putting her, she held her child up so that there's a child in the car. She put the child in the back seat. They started shooting. They winged the grandmother, and they shot the son in the torso. The child, the grandmother started driving, and then they started shooting more because she was driving. So from her perspective, they were shooting before she pulled off. And from the news perspective, they were shooting because she pulled off. We need to see the video. The video needs to be shown.
Why all of our videos disappear when we need it for the hard? And we in 2030, but all our videos seem to disappear every time we need them for the cold hard facts. When it's cut and dry, when the shit cut and dry, we ain't never got the evidence for us.
Hey, your girl Positive Troll says she got some what she say, stature states on what she say, stature states on deadly force. Oh, okay, there you go.
Statute states no deadly force without a threat. If she drove her car towards the cops, gloves are off. If not, this is fucked. Okay,
I agree. Yeah, that's yep.
She said, what I don't like about that was he's not in a car seat. Takes me about 20 seconds to pull my kid out of the car seat. Of the car seat without cops surrounding me. So that's the thing that she was saying. She was already in the car with her kid. Her mother was inside the Walmart buying the diapers. And then she said that her mother did buy the diapers, came out with the diapers, put and then got in the car. And at the time when the cops saw her mother, they said that she was shoplifting. That's why she held the kid up, was like, we got a kid in the car. And then she was reaching back to put the kid inside of the car seat. So I think that's her timeline of what was happening. And the news, they just was so vague. And it was just like, well, she tried to hit him with the car. So they started killing her. They tried to kill her. That's what the news pretty much said.
And Walmart got cameras in the parking lot. So don't tell me they ain't no cameras.
Walmart got cameras everywhere.
Like it's Walmart. They come on now. Stop playing. Get that footage for us, please. Y'all can get footage of these S tapes of Diddy and all this and tapes of this, but when it's time for us to get real tapes, y'all don't want to show us that though. But how do y'all get them other little weird conspiracy tapes though and show us that shit?
They be having them. They be having that shit. Down, put that real shit out there.
Never.
They'll tell us about that. They synced it. You know what I'm saying? We synced the real footage. They gonna see the real footage later.
Yeah, where's O-Dog when you need him?
Man, I know that nigga Chance who's selling them motherfuckers for $59.95.
Watch out.
Chance who's selling them motherfuckers, I'll tell you.
Walmart. Exactly, Walmart. Go ahead, read that.
Well, it said Walmart has 200 cameras. They such a money company. They just holding the footage until their lawyers see them first. I agree with that. Most likely, Walmart will
Yeah,
be.
you know they got
They
that
ain't trying to
footage.
be liable. Walmart like shit.
The sad thing is,
They can't afford their real boycott, can they? So release that footage, Walmart.
They can.
Oh, no, they
Walmart,
definitely
they
can.
might charge
for how long?
Shit.
For forever. Like
You heard
if
me,
black people
Walmart
don't
can
go to
afford that.
Walmart is still gonna be $1 trillion richer than the next.
I don't believe that. I believe our dollar is strong, bro. I don't believe that.
But they got a lot of
the dollar's
Walmart.
strong, but I don't know if it's boycott Walmart strong.
I think it is. Y'all underestimating us.
But everybody got to be on board. It just can't be that one Walmart, bro.
Yeah, it got to be all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It got to be all of them.
Nah, yeah, big bro, you being delusional though, because there ain't no way that the black dollar, which is $1.9 trillion, stop in Walmart.
So why boycott anything? All this shit about boycott. Well, we all talking. My bad. Go ahead.
I will tell you about that because we're about to get to the closing statements either way. You know what I'm saying? But then the reason that it works inside the what's the name? You talk about the Asian boycott.
Nah, I don't want to get into it because if you rebuttal, it's gonna be a whole other subject.
Up some worms, man.
You heard me.
It's a smaller thing. That's all I can say. It's way smaller.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So yeah, man.
What we trying to do? Put a bow on this one?
But yeah,
we're gonna put a bow on this one, man. I think that we had a lot of good conversations. We had a lot of good.
And did we get to was it comments? Did we get to the comments?
Yeah.
We had trolling at the end. Who is this?
Somebody said blacks need to start being truthful. People need to forgive their fathers. Oh, the trolls! I can't wait to Judgment Day. Whatever.
He is right. I think everybody need to be truthful. You know what I mean? All that shit. Like not just blacks, shit, whites, whoever, everybody just be more truthful.
Yo, hold on. It's you hear that music playing? Y'all know what time it is, baby. We had a banging ass show. You know what I'm saying? If you've been here before, you know it's a time for roundtable wrap up. I like to thank everybody for tuning in, everybody who commented, everybody who engaged, everybody who stuck around until the end, man. We love y'all, baby. Every Wednesday night before you go to sleep podcast, 9:30, 10:30, 11 o'clock. Hey, just know we coming on, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is the roundtable wrap up, the portion of the show where the fellas go around and talk about it, any last minute thoughts, comments, or feelings, and they love to give y'all some motivation to get y'all through the week when we see y'all next Wednesday. Over your rack, talk to them.
Hey, man. Hey, shout out to everybody that pulled up, man, especially for the 50th, man. You know, first milestone, a little milestone, you know, just the first of many. But, man, hey, man, shout out to the people, shout out to everybody that showed up, man, that contributed, you know, the trolls. Special shout out to the positive troll, though, you know, salute to you. But, you know, hey, like, as I always say, man, do your best, let God handle the rest, and free the guys, man, free the guys.
Yes, sir. Then we got your boy RJ50, the man of the people. Talk to him.
Man, yeah, this RJ50 on Before You Go to Sleep. I'm glad y'all stayed tuned before y'all went to sleep. It was real. Hey, people, I'm glad I liked all the engagement, man. I like, you know, all the different point of views tonight. Even though I feel like a couple people was trolling or they might was saying how they feel. Regardless, shit, we respect it and accept it, you know. I ain't gonna say accept it, but we respect it, you know what I mean? But, you know what I'm saying? We just need to, like, I think somebody said, start being truthful. Yeah, let's start being truthful, but we ain't gotta be disrespectful with the truthfulness, you know what I mean?
You ain't gotta be harsh with it.
Yeah, we ain't gotta do that. Man, just start showing more love and you know what I mean? Wrong is wrong, man. People, we all know what wrong is. Wrong is wrong, right is right. And I think, like, when people start getting past certain what should I say? When you get past certain things in your life, I think you just start looking at it like that. You would look at right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. So a couple of these topics we was on tonight, I feel like the justice system had it wrong. They had it wrong. You know what I mean? And we just got to start correcting things, man. You know what I mean? But good talk like this and engagement like this, man, hopefully we can move forward and shit can be changed, man. So it's RJ50 on Before You Go to Sleep, people. I will see you next Wednesday. And what you didn't do today, do tomorrow. What you don't do tomorrow, if you can do it the next day, but make sure you get it done.
And last but not least, we got Mr. Intellectual, Mr. I Disagree. Seven, talk to the people.
I appreciate everybody tuning in. All the negative engagement is still engagement. So you guys stuck around, whether you like it or not. Y'all put y'all little memes inside the chat, and we really rock with that because y'all giving us some good engagement. You know what I'm saying? So another thing I wanted to say is that we had a great degenerate report. There was so much degenerate actions that happened over the last week since the last time we was here. And I'm glad that we was able to break that down and actually get a chance to, you know what I'm saying, look at some of these different things that have been happening inside the communities across America. And another thing I want to put out to you guys, this will be like my last statement, is there's three sides of every story. There's his story, my story, and the truth. And that's how it works, you know what I'm saying? So we can't just be looking at people as they're liars. We really need to break down what's going on around these situations so we can understand the truth of the matter. So all the trolls in the chat that's trying to say that black people are lying, this is happening, that's happening, that's really just coming from a point of projection. You're projecting your own behaviors onto other people. You guys feel that you are a liar. Only way that the truth comes out is when we're transparent with all the information and we show it to the world. Stop hiding the truth. We got to righteously divide the truth. You understand? That's all I got for you.
Yes, sir. You know me. I'm too stressed to be blessed. You know what I'm saying? And as I always say, we ain't shit without y'all. One more time. We ain't shit without y'all. It's your boy, RJ50, OBO Rack, 7, Jeff Dave, and we out.